Good afternoon, everyone. I'm CBS 19 Chief Meteorologist Brett Anthony here in the CBS 19 Weather Center with this live update here on our Facebook channel, CBS 19 Plus, streaming live and also on the YouTube channel. If you are with us and streaming with us, we appreciate your time and thank you very much for joining along. All right, so here's what we've got going on. Some updates here to our severe thunderstorm watch and tornado watch. You might notice that some of the watch has been pared away on the severe thunderstorm watch. For instance, most and all of the Dallas-Fort Worth area now out of it. Hopkins, also Rains, Van Zant, Henderson out of the severe thunderstorm watch. The tornado watch, Anderson County has been pared out of the tornado watch. But both watches still in effect for the counties in pink until 7 o'clock, so that does include Franklin County, Morris County, Titus County, Camp County, Upshur Wood, Smith County, Gregg County are also included in that, then Harrison and Marion County. All right, so what we're essentially looking at here are numerous thunderstorms across the area that we'll see in just a second. But look, a live look outside here from our Tyler camera, and you'll notice cloudy skies, light rain at this time with temperatures right now sitting in the lower 60s across most of East Texas. All right, so the rain is about to come to an end in Tyler, believe it or not. We have just a few light rain showers here. The heaviest rain has moved now into eastern parts of Smith County. And as it moves into eastern Smith County, we'll see the heavier downpours, then eventually move on over into Rusk County, parts of Gregg County, and then out to the east. Let me throw this into motion real fast for you and show you kind of the direction everything's moving. And you'll see it's kind of coming from the west to the southwest, moving up to the east and to the northeast. So look there in Henderson County, Anderson County, Van Zant, rain is over for the day. The thunderstorms in Smith County still have quite a bit of lightning with them. Eastern Smith County toward Chapel Hill, over toward Jacksonville we have a thunderstorm, to the south toward Alto. So let's first start by tracking this first initial, again, not severe, but we do have the watches in place. We have currently no warnings in place. All right, so I'm going to just kind of key in on this area here. These storms are moving out to the east, roughly 30 miles an hour, starting to pick up some steam. So here is when some of the heavier rain will arrive. For instance, in Kilgore, you're going to get heavier rain in about 10 minutes. Henderson at 328, Nacogdoches right around 340. You've already had one round of heavy rain. You'll have another one coming in. Pine Hill 353, Dotson at 402, Tatum right around 403. All right, so that's one part of the cell or the line of showers that thunderstorms moving through. And now I'll come down a little bit farther to the south toward Diboll, Corrigan, West Livingston. You'll see Lufkin, and we'll track this southern part of this line of non-severe showers and thunderstorms right now. And it is moving east, again, 30 miles an hour, so that's going to move toward Lufkin at about 322, Diboll 313, Nacogdoches, another part of this line segment coming into Nacogdoches, again, roughly about 20 till 4. Woodville 348, Zavala right around 4 o'clock. So if I look at a little wider view on everything, and hopefully I can do that for you here in just a second. All right, let me try something back here. Looks like our computer is frozen up just a little bit. All right, there we go. Now we got this into motion for you. I'll even widen it out farther. The heaviest rain is likely going to be moving into Carthage, Scottsville, Longview, Cushing, Lufkin within the next couple of hours. But we currently have, again, I'll pause it, and you'll notice that we do not have any current warnings in place. We still do have that severe thunderstorm watch and the tornado watch. All right, got a bunch of people tuned in here. Appreciate your time. Just look here, you can see the heavier pockets around Mount Pleasant, Hallsville. Center, that's some heavier rain. Cushing, heavier downpours. Lufkin, some downpours down toward Crockett. We've got some downpours. That's it. Maybe a little bit of gusty wind, some hail possible, lightning, and heavy rain. Heavy rain is going to be the biggest threat for the rest of the afternoon, unless we are in deep, deep East Texas. Let me just kind of show you what I'm talking about here. Panning the map up just a little bit. When we do that, here, I'll show you. So this area down here, Livingston to Conroe, this has about the best chance out of anywhere for the rest of the day to see a tornado as it moves to the east and to the northeast. So that would take it maybe closer to Sabine County, southern end of Sabine County. This cell here likely stays down toward the Beaumont area. So we are just going to be on the northern edge of all of these stronger thunderstorms now the rest of the afternoon. So I think our tornado threat is being greatly reduced at this time. And here's why. The whole day was kind of dependent on having some energy build in this area, but these thunderstorms moved in late morning, early afternoon, took the energy out of the atmosphere. And so yes, while we do have a lot of wind at different directions in the atmosphere, and these thunderstorms, some of these are rotating a little bit. There just has not been a lot of traction for these storms to grip onto in terms of the surface. And so as these storms have been moving, they've also been getting clustered up into just larger, heavier rain producers. And that is essentially it. This one, again, has a better chance, but it's pretty far south. It may just brush across the southern part of Angelina County right here. So we'll keep an eye on that cell. This has about the best chance to perhaps become a little bit stronger than what it is now and cause a problem. Meantime, I think flash flooding may be your biggest issue out of all of this. I'm going to look at these estimated rainfall totals here today. Purples are going to show 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rainfall. So Marion County back toward Marshall. Southeastern parts of Rusk County also look to be in that. Panola County, I should say Carthage, this is center toward Panola County up toward Shreveport. So Panola County, southeastern Rusk County, Cherokee County. One little ribbon here of 3/4 of an inch to about 2 inches of rainfall right on through this segment here from Shreveport back to Crockett. So that heaviest rain right in that area. And then looking back up to the northwest, Tyler, there may be about 3/4 of an inch, close to an inch of rainfall. Dallas had a ton of rain, heavy rainfall as that cell has moved out to the east. It has weakened just a little bit. All right, so let's go back to reflectivity here. Again, that is the tornado watch until 7 o'clock this evening. And that is down towards Center and Lufkin and Hemphill. Not sure why that popped up as it did. I will remove that for us. But at any rate, you can see how this got pared away. Watch the tornado watch just kind of disappear. In that area, we did have that severe thunderstorm warning over towards Center at about 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And now we have the tornado watch that's in effect until 7 o'clock. So a little bit of an update there on those showers and thunderstorms that have come through. All right, just going back in motion here, and just want to let me put some tracks on some of these heavier cells. We can do that for you. I'll throw this into motion real fast. Let's see if we have any questions from everyone who's tuned in here this afternoon. Quite a few folks with us. Karen says, thanks for the update. You are welcome. Melvina, Donna, thank you. Howard is watching. Thanks for watching, Howard. Appreciate your time this afternoon as we continue to track these non-severe thunderstorms. Again, it's more of a heavier rainfall event. I'm going to go ahead and move out to a different part of radar here. I want to show you the rainfall today. These are the actual numbers. These will be updated as we head into the afternoon. Carthage, about 0.4 of an inch. Center, 0.6 of an inch. Again, these are going to be unofficial. These are updates that come into these weather sensors, and then it updates. For instance, you don't see anything at Tyler. That update will be made with the climate update today, meaning the high and low for the day. Marshall, more than an inch of rainfall. Longview, about 0.6 of an inch of rainfall. Palestine right now, about 0.9 of an inch of rainfall. I want to show you future skycasts because this will give us a really good indication of how these storms are moving. And everything today has sort of just been evolving as planned. I know there was talk of severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings, and yeah, the environment was there provided we got some heating, and it just by about 11:30 this morning, it just didn't look like that was going to happen. We were still in the 60s. The dew points are in the upper 50s. I had a professor tell me one time, if we don't get to dew points at 62, it's really hard to have severe weather. We have had some stronger thunderstorms around the area with some smaller hail, maybe some wind gusts. But so far, the tornadoes have stayed away. And you'll notice as I put this high resolution data into motion by 6 o'clock, it is gone from the area. It may take until 8 o'clock to clear Hemphill, and then it's gone for the night. All tied to this low pressure area here, surface low pressure area, just west of Tyler. Cold front trailing behind it, 73 at Houston. But when I show you the temperatures, this is what I'm talking about. We're finally to our warmest temperature of the day at 62 degrees. It's still in the upper 50s. Jefferson, Marshall, Carthage, and Center made it to 64 at Groveton and Lufkin. Back in that yellow area, it's a little warmer. The air is a little richer there, and so that's where the threat for better storm organization would be. As for the rest of the day, this is going to be Tyler specific. For East Texas, again, chance for rain and thunderstorms across any portion of East Texas till 6 o'clock. Tyler till about 4, and then it's gone for the rest of the day. And then we just have cloudy skies, could have some fog as we head through the overnight hours. All right, so let's go all the way back to radar. Just give me a minute to do this. I'll cycle back through the graphics that we just walked through, and we will kind of just walk on through the storms. You can see Tyler's about over. By 4 o'clock, the showers and thunderstorms will be gone. Jacksonville by 4 o'clock, showers and thunderstorms are gone. Sometimes what's fun to do here is to stop the radar and track it from the back end. So watch this. So when could the rain come to an end in where you live? All right, so let's do the back end of the rain. Let's say Mineola down to Lindale, into western Cherokee County down to about Crockett. Again, these storms are moving to the east, roughly 30 miles an hour. And so that means the rain comes to an end at Tyler Pounds by 3:23, Tyler about 3:30, White House by 3:45. By 4 o'clock, the rain is over in Rusk. By 4 o'clock, the rain is over in Troop. Rain coming to an end at Betty at about 4:10, and Gilmer right around 4:17. All right. Tony Johns, thanks for watching this afternoon. Paula, you are welcome. Glad to update the weather forecast here this afternoon. There's been a lot of talk on what was going to happen today. And again, essentially, we thought things could possibly materialize like this and just give us some heavier rain clusters and fewer severe thunderstorm chances, and that appears to be what we're seeing here. I'm going to show you something in terms of the energy in the atmosphere for severe weather. If you were with us on Christmas Eve, we were talking about it. Notice how the rain has ended, and now the energy is coming in. Where it's currently raining, we lack energy for severe organization. So that's good news. Unless you get down here closer to Brenham and closer to the Houston area, and then I'll go back and throw on the reflectivity level here. And it's in that area that we have that possibility of seeing those stronger storms. But when we look at the velocity, there's just not much velocity at all happening with any of this. So we've got those showers and thunderstorms that are just kind of moving on through here. And that rainfall today has been ticking on up. If you're just joining us, we welcome you to send in any of your rainfall totals for the day, whether it be half inch, 3/4 of an inch. Let me do something here. I'm going to zoom in on our storm tracker, our Titan indicator. There's a little bit of an updraft near Jacksonville. Let's see what's going on with that storm. We'll inspect it right in here. And you'll notice that with that storm, it appears to be moving to the northeast at 31 miles an hour. There might be a little bit of pea-sized hail in that. The probability of that happening is 80%. The wind impact here is about 5. The hail impact is higher than anything. In fact, that tornado impact is at 0, and the flood impact is even a little bit elevated, with rainfall rates right now at about 1/4 of an inch an hour. So that's not crazy amounts of rainfall, but there is some numerous lightning strikes coming down right now around the Troop area up toward Wilkins. Let me pan this on up here toward Betty. We just talked about that cell toward Gladewater. There's a pretty good thunderstorm about ready to move into Gladewater. If you're watching from Gladewater, it's lighter rain up toward Mount Pleasant, Dangerfield, Douglasville, down to the south toward Harleton, light rain, but you're about to get a heavier pocket of rain that is headed in your direction right here from Asheville. That's going to be headed over toward Harleton at this time. We'll go a little farther to the south toward Tatum. We've got some rainfall right now there that's picking up in intensity with some thunder and lightning. Carthage, which has already seen more than an inch of rain. You're getting heavier rainfall coming in to Carthage, down toward Cushing. Heavier pocket of rain right here back toward Rusk and Alto. In fact, that's about the heaviest thunderstorm that we've seen in quite some for most of the afternoon. Let me walk you through this. That storm itself is moving northeast and increasing a little bit. So I do see a Titan indicator popping up over here on the storm. Let's see what we have going on inside that storm right now. It's moving to the northeast at 50 miles an hour, so the upper level winds have kicked in on that storm. So that's really moving pretty fast. But you'll notice there might be some wind there at about a 9 impact. So maybe some gusty winds coming out of that storm. We'll keep an eye on that for the possibility that we get a severe thunderstorm warning or some sort of special weather statement right there on that portion of the storm as it moves out to the northeast. You'll see it racing northeast here as I put this back into motion. See how fast it's now moving. So if we track that, and we can easily do it, we'll track that storm moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. I'll pick the center of the storm and come out here. Again, rapidly moving. So at 50 miles an hour, that is going to take the storm itself toward Douglasville, toward Cairo, Garrison, Dotson, and Tenaha between now and about 4 o'clock. So rapidly, quickly moving thunderstorm here. Currently not some severe warned at this time, just some heavy rainfall and lightning inside that storm. All right, so to recap here as we take a break and get ready for our 5 o'clock news coming up. Bobby Rogers says, thanks for the update. Currently doing a YouTube video on the storm. You are welcome, Bobby. Will the rain move out this afternoon? D, yes, the rain will move out this afternoon. In fact, I'll show you. We'll just skip ahead here. You can see how the rain is now coming to an end in western Smith County, western Cherokee County, and western parts of Houston County. So as the rain comes to an end, these counties will be dropped from either the severe thunderstorm watch or the tornado watch that you are currently in. Freestone County should be done for the day as the rain has moved out of Freestone County. Sandy, thanks for watching. Caden, appreciate you watching. We've got, Dorothy was asking about Freestone County. Yeah, done for the day. What about Oakwood and Fairfield, Texas? All right, so Dorothy Willis wants to know about Oakwood and Fairfield, Texas, and we'll track that for her in just a second. So at any rate, you can see the rest of the heavier rain moving into Lufkin and over towards center right now. That's where the heaviest rain is at this time. But as we take a look for Fairfield, about an hour and a half south of Tyler, just to the southwest, of course, kind of southwest of Athens, done for the day. All right, so anywhere out closer to Interstate 45, and in fact, you've been dropped from the tornado watch and the severe thunderstorm warning over in Fairfield. So done with the severe weather for the day. The bigger threat overnight will end up being for some thicker patches of fog that could form. All right, Bobby Trimble's watching. Holly Henderson wants to know. Holly wants to know about Henderson, Texas. Henderson right now is about to get a heavier band. This is, again, not severe, but boy, it's going to start pouring buckets. You are just going to hear it coming down. And that's probably going to last a good half hour, and then you are done with the rain for the afternoon and the night. Let's see, anybody else checking in on us? We've got, that was Dee's question about when rain moving out, but yes, it is moving on out of there. All right. So appreciate you all checking in with us this afternoon. The severe weather threat at this time is on the lower end of things. Even in the tornado watch area, we've got the tornado watch being updated. Clouds, rain in Smith County, but the rain about to come to an end in Smith County. And I'll widen this out so that we can see that we've got Anderson County. Houston County right now is still in the tornado watch until 7 o'clock. They'll likely be dropped as the showers and thunderstorms shift to the east. We are going to see the showers and thunderstorms take the threat of severe weather with us, and eventually the threat of rain will be gone. So really for the next, I'd say 3 hours, the biggest threat of rain, any threat of severe weather, if there's much at all, flash flooding may be the biggest threat, is probably going to be right in this area here, with the biggest threat for any type of perhaps a quick tornado spin up. That would be, that's going to be, let me get rid of, drawing sometimes can be difficult. Can be in this area here. I would say even more so down to the southwest. I am not a big fan of what I just drew there. I'm going to go over to the wall and point this out so you can see better. This cell here, down towards south of Livingston, toward Jasper, this is probably going to be the biggest threat of anything starting to spin up. Heavier rain could cause some flash flooding elsewhere. All right, so That'll do it again. Thanks for watching this update here on our CBS 19 Plus live stream on our YouTube channel and, of course, on our Facebook page. We are going to be back at 5 o'clock with an update on CBS.